guys, it's Sunday today. I'm down for 48 hours, so we've got tonight, and then tomorrow night is new moon, so hopefully we can make the most of that. Just got the rods out. Let's set the bivvy and everything up now, and then yeah, we'll come back to you. Yeah, so not a good start. I'm not quite sure, not an expert on these, but I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to do that. Luckily we've got the freewheel option, so I can barrow it back just on the front end. Ah, what a load of poo. Fun times. Oh, look at that, it looks perfect for it. Always when it's flat calm like this, this swim seems to do well, so fingers crossed. I mean, it'd be nice to catch one tonight, but the main aim is to try and catch one tomorrow. Usually the big fish come out on the new moon, so let's see what happens. So yeah, we've only got 48 hours in this swim. I could do an extra day, but I mainly just want to concentrate on the new moon. I've got things to do at home as well, so short session. Well, I say short, by my standards, it's short. So 48 hours, let's see if we can winkle one out. Look at those buzz bars and bank sticks. Look at them. Looking so sexy. Absolutely love them. Get them so low to the ground when you can screw them in like nice and straight. Mint. So secure as well. Fingers crossed for a bite, eh? Sorry I went silent for a while there. I was just sort of appreciating it in front of me. It's nice. Every single rod went out absolutely perfect. I'm so like OCD when it comes to my line lay, and it was straight to the lead. No crosswinds. So yeah, it's weird, but it helps me feel a little bit more confident in my fishing if I've got my line lays absolutely straight. I think from bite indication, I use bank leads. I use back leads as well. So I think having your line lay perfectly straight to the lead is ideal. So yeah, it's, what time is it now? It's about 4 o'clock. So we're gonna have something to eat, and then we shall do a quick update just before we go to sleep. But yeah, fingers crossed we nick a quick one. Apologies for the bad light levels. I didn't realise the clocks went back, and it's so dark, and it's only 5 o'clock. So yeah, this is the evening update before we go to sleep. I've seen a few fish roll, so fingers crossed we have one. If not, get up in the morning, we'll give the rods until about 1 o'clock, and then we'll redo them, stick the rest of the bait out, and fingers crossed for a new moon whacker. So yeah, see you guys in the morning. Morning guys. As you can see, I'm wrapped up. It's pretty cold. It says it's 8 degrees, but it feels colder than that. Last night was cold, like mega cold, and there was fireworks galore. Honestly, I felt like I was in the middle of a blooming war zone. It was crazy. It felt like they were going off right above my head. It's probably the people that live over there probably aiming it at me. Yeah, it looks it's good for it. I've seen activity around the whole swim. Whether it's carp or not, I don't know. But usually when it's like this, I'll leave the rods until about 1-2 o'clock. And not expect a bite, but sort of feel good about leaving them that long to get a bite, if you know what I mean. So it's pretty cold, saying that. Just there. Show just past the islands. I wouldn't ever fish that far past the islands. Like, if you was to go in and swim like this and cast past the islands, then that's just like such a stupid thing to do. Another one just shown, just there. That was a bit bigger than the other one. But yeah,
if you're fishing past something like that, it's so silly, because that fish can kite left instantly and you'll lose the fish. Well, don't get me wrong, you might not, but you've got to drag the line past, grating round the side of that island, potentially drag the fish grating round the side of that island, so it's just not good. So I always fish this side of it, or in the middle, and get on the rods as quick as possible. So yeah, we've seen 2 shows in the space of like, what, a minute, 2 minutes since doing this, so it's a good sign. There's fish in the area, so we'll definitely leave the rods in. Sorry if I'm bouncing back and forth. I'm just trying to stay warm. You can see a little bit of sun just there. Let's go stand in that. Crikey, that is that's a difference straight away. Feel the warmth of the sun. It's lovely. Yeah, where's autumn gone? Like, really? Where has it gone? Seems we've just gone straight from summer to winter. Hopefully this is just like a little cold snap, and then it'll start warming up a little bit. I mean, for me, autumn's like between 12 and 15 degrees in the day, 15 at a max, and then like 6 to 7 at night. But last night I think it went down to like 2 degrees. Mental. And obviously you couldn't see anything anyway, because the amount of fireworks going on, it was like thickest fog in front of you. It's mad. But we've seen fish show, new moon tonight. Let's see if we can get ourselves a whacker. I found out as well, that fish I wanted to name Black Spot, it was actually a known one called Orange Spot, but it just hasn't been out in a while, so like mega buzzing. I've added another one that's like a known fish, quite a rare one, to the bank, to my photo album as well, so mega chuffed with that. So yeah, we'll stop rambling on, get back in there, have some food, and pray for a fish, see what happens. Right guys, night number 2. It's the new moon tonight. Just got the rods out for the evening. I can't get over these bank sticks and buzz bars. They're absolutely sick. I love them. Absolutely mint. The wind has picked up, as you can see. I think it's a northwesterly. It's got a little bit of a coldness to it. As you can see, I'm double hoodied up. Got my base layer trousers on underneath this as well, so yeah, it's a little bit chilly. Put the rest of the bait out, chopped it all up so it's all small bitty bits. Bitty bits, it's a new one. Yeah, and I've only, you might think this is weird, but I've only put it all out on one spot. The other spots, they've got bait out already, so I want to sort of see and test if the bait that's sat out there a bit longer with a hook bait over it looks a little bit less obvious, if that makes sense. And then one rod, I've decided to put the bait out on top of that. It weren't a lot of bait, kilo and a half, just to see if that makes a difference. There's bait out on all spots anyway, but I just want to see if the one with a fresh bait kicks off. So I don't want to I didn't want to put it out on all 3, like fresh bait over all 3, just in case the fish are feeling a bit finicky tonight. So I wanted to sort of have the option of not having fresh bait out, if that makes any sense. I'll probably sound like a right nut job, but it makes sense in my head. Hopefully it works. I've got one of the new pineapples out on the deepest spot. Obviously the yellow in deeper water stand out a bit to me, so hopefully it stands out a bit to the fish, if that makes sense. Very high attract bait. Got match to hatch on the middle rod with where there's the most bait, all the fresh bait, and the left rod is on a D rig, and that's got a slow sinking wafter hook bait on it. So I'm covering all bases in my head. 3 different spots, all have produced for me in the past, so yeah, fingers crossed this new moon brings me a big old chunk, or any fish, to be fair. yeah, anything could do. Technically it won't be a blank, because just before this session I did do a little session in another swim, because in between the sessions on here you have to be away from the swim for a certain amount of time, and I did manage one fish, so I'll show you a little bit of footage after this of that. But ideally I want to catch one tonight, and I want one of the big ones. I have paw print or no name, or one of the Mike's pets, or not Mike's pet. It'd be lovely to have fungus, don't get me wrong, but a lot of better anglers than me have tried and not had it, so obviously I'm not going to rule it out. It's possible, you never know what's going to happen, but more than likely not going to catch that one. But yeah, let's just have a big old chunk tonight. It'd be good for me, and it'd be even better for you guys, so you get to see it. I'll be shouting and screaming like a little schoolgirl if I have a decent one, honestly. So let's see what happens. We'll keep you updated as and when. We'll do a little bit of a sign off for the evening when it gets a little bit darker. But yeah, fingers crossed. Well guys, what a cracking little way to start the session. Never fished this swim before, so I'm buzzing. Lovely little stocky. It's almost got like a upturned head on it. Little cracker. Well, let's have a look at the other side. Well, chuffed to bits. All the fish seem to be coming out in their autumn colours now, getting ready for the winter. Absolute cracking little carp. Right, let's get him back. Right everyone, as you can see, it is dark. Well, getting there. Big fish just hoofed itself out in a triangle, so past this island and that one, sorry, past where I'm fishing, but not too far away at the same time. So yeah, it's boosted the confidence a bit. Don't get me wrong, I've seen another one. I've seen fish showing in that triangle most of today, but it's pretty much no man's land. Like if you fish the swims that are like over there, unless you're unless you're fishing like 35, 36 wraps, you're not hitting that middle bit. But even then it's dead weedy, and it literally is no man's land. So I'm hoping those shows are not feeding shows and they're not munching on whatever naturals are down there. But who cares what they're doing, if I'm honest. There's fish in the area, or relative area, so that's good enough for me. See what happens. Does look good for it. There's a little bit of a wind on the top, but confident. All the rods went out there lovely, so yeah, come on, new moon buzz, see what happens. Hopefully we can get a whacker for you guys, but in the meantime we've got a kebab on the way, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning guys. As you can see, the wind is blowing right towards my face. Didn't have anything last night. I'm going to slowly start packing away. Seems to be on these moon phases I'm not doing too well. Oh well, at least we've had a fish since being down here anyway, not from this swim, but it happens. So yeah, we'll slowly pack away and then we'll sign off once we've got everything on the barrow, and well, before we have the horrible journey with a flat tyre and having to use the front wheel. I'm lazy, so I'm not looking forward to this. Right, we'll catch you guys in a bit. Just had a visit from this chap. First black swan I've seen in quite a while, to be fair. He's very vocal. I think he's telling me to give him some food. Or he or she. It's all under its wings, it's all white.
He seems alright. It's just the white ones that are absolute bleep, bleep, bleep. Well, it's not a sign of good luck because these aren't moving at all. So let's get the rest of the gear up there and get home. Right, I'll sign off when everything's on the barrow. Once again, guys, that is it from me. Apologies for such a short, boring vlog. But it happens sometimes. Hopefully on the next one we'll... I mean, I'm talking as if I haven't caught a fish since being it. I caught a fish and swim over there, so... It's just blanked on this session in this swim. This is tough. These moon phases, I must be getting them wrong, but at the same time, well, not getting them wrong because full moons and new moons are great times to be fishing. Big fish come out around those times. I don't think the weather's been on my side. 4 or 5 o'clock last night when it just got dark, the weather switched on quite bad. The wind kicked off and it started blowing a northeasterly, quite a cold wind, so that might be one reason. There could be loads of different reasons. Might not add enough bait out there, not enough boilie. You never know, but at least it's not a total blank since being here. Yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I will leave a video up here, a previous one up here as well, and a subscribe button in the middle for you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe, it means a lot, and drop a like down below. We'll see you on the next one.